In the complex tapestry of human interactions, envy and jealousy often lurk in the shadows, casting their subtle yet impactful influence on relationships. From passive-aggressive jabs to outright sabotage, these emotions can manifest in a myriad of ways, leaving a trail of tension and discord in their wake. Picture a scenario where your success becomes a mirror reflecting back the insecurities of those around you, triggering a cascade of envy-driven behaviors. In this exploration, we delve into 10 telltale signs that someone may be harboring feelings of envy or jealousy towards you, unraveling the intricacies of human emotion and interaction along the way. 1. Constant comparison. Constant comparison is a telltale sign of envy or jealousy, manifesting through individuals who habitually measure their own worth against yours. Whether it's your achievements, possessions, or even personal traits, they find themselves compelled to juxtapose their lives unfavorably against yours. This behavior stems from their own insecurities and feelings of inadequacy, seeking validation by diminishing your successes. Their remarks often carry a subtle undertone of resentment, as they struggle to come to terms with their perceived inferiority. Despite any outward displays of camaraderie, beneath the surface lies a simmering envy that drives them to continually draw attention to your accomplishments in a negative light. 2. Lack of genuine happiness for you. A lack of genuine happiness for your successes reveals a deeper sentiment of envy or jealousy within individuals who find it challenging to celebrate your achievements wholeheartedly. While they may offer superficial congratulations, their true emotions betray a sense of resentment or bitterness, stemming from their own dissatisfaction with their lives or perceived shortcomings. Unable to authentically share in your joy, they may struggle to mask their envy, leading to insincere gestures or lukewarm responses. This reluctance to celebrate your victories reflects their internal struggle with comparison and self-worth, as they grapple with feelings of inadequacy in light of your accomplishments. 3. Passive-aggressive behavior. Passive-aggressive behavior emerges as a veiled expression of envy or jealousy, with individuals resorting to subtle jabs or sarcastic remarks, masked under the guise of humor to undermine your achievements or happiness. Their words carry an underlying tone of resentment, revealing their inner turmoil as they struggle to reconcile their own insecurities with your success. Rather than openly confronting their feelings, they opt for indirect methods of belittling or diminishing your accomplishments, seeking to assert a sense of superiority or alleviate their own sense of inadequacy. These disguised jabs serve as a means of asserting control or exerting power over you, as they resentfully navigate their own feelings of envy in the shadow of your achievements. If you liked this video, please confirm by clicking the like button. 4. Excessive criticism. Excessive criticism is a hallmark of envy or jealousy, manifesting in individuals who feel threatened by your accomplishments or perceived advantages. They resort to nitpicking and fault-finding, even in matters trivial or unrelated, as a means of diminishing your confidence or undermining your achievements. Their barrage of criticism serves as a reflection of their own insecurities and feelings of inadequacy, as they struggle to cope with the perceived gap between their own capabilities and yours. By focusing on your flaws or shortcomings, they attempt to level the playing field and alleviate their own sense of inferiority. However, their relentless critique not only highlights their envy, but also reveals their inability to genuinely support or celebrate your successes. 5. Copying your style or choices. Copying your style or choices is a subtle yet revealing sign of envy or jealousy, showcasing individuals who feel compelled to imitate you in an attempt to emulate your success or outshine you. Whether it's your fashion sense, hobbies, or mannerisms, they mimic your behavior in a bid to attain the same level of admiration or accomplishment. This behavior stems from their own feelings of inadequacy or insecurity, as they perceive you as a benchmark of achievement that they aspire to match or surpass. By replicating your style or choices, they seek validation and recognition, hoping to elevate themselves in comparison to you. However, their imitation not only underscores their envy, but also highlights their lack of originality and authenticity. 6. Sabotaging your efforts. Sabotaging your efforts is a stark indication of envy or jealousy, revealing individuals who feel threatened by your success and seek to maintain their perceived superiority by undermining your achievements. Whether through direct interference or subtle manipulation, they employ tactics aimed at impeding your progress or tarnishing your reputation. Their actions stem from a deep-seated fear of being overshadowed by your accomplishments, driving them to resort to deceit or sabotage to protect their own standing. By hindering your success, they attempt to level the playing field and maintain their sense of dominance or control. However, their attempts to sabotage you not only highlight their envy, but also expose their insecurity and lack of confidence in their own abilities. 7. Spreading rumors or gossip. Spreading rumors or gossip is a malicious tactic employed by envious individuals to tarnish your reputation and undermine your credibility, driven by their own feelings of inadequacy or resentment towards your success. Whether fabricated or exaggerated, these rumors are crafted to cast doubt on your character or achievements, sowing seeds of distrust among peers or acquaintances. By tarnishing your reputation, they seek to diminish your influence or standing, thereby elevating their own perceived status and comparison. Their willingness to resort to such underhanded tactics not only reveals their envy, but also highlights their lack of integrity and moral compass. 8. Overly competitive behavior. Overly competitive behavior is a glaring indicator of envy or jealousy, demonstrated by individuals who feel threatened by your success and are driven to assert their superiority. Whether in professional or personal settings, they engage in a relentless pursuit of outdoing you, fueled by their own insecurities and desire to validate their worth. Their competitiveness stems from a deep-seated fear of being overshadowed by your achievements, compelling them to constantly vie for attention or recognition. By seeking to prove themselves superior, they attempt to maintain a sense of control or dominance, masking their envy behind a facade of competitiveness. 9. Exaggerated reactions to your failures. Exaggerated reactions to your failures are a clear indication of envy or jealousy, as individuals take pleasure in your misfortune as it seemingly levels the playing field. Their over-the-top displays of joy or satisfaction betray their inner resentment towards your successes, finding solace in your setbacks. Instead of offering support or empathy during difficult times, they revel in your failures as a means of validating their own insecurities or shortcomings. Their exaggerated reactions serve as a coping mechanism, allowing them to temporarily alleviate their feelings of inadequacy by witnessing your downfall. However, their delight in your misfortune not only underscores their envy, but also reveals their lack of genuine compassion and empathy. 10. Unwillingness to acknowledge your achievements. The unwillingness to acknowledge your achievements is a glaring sign of envy or jealousy, reflecting individuals who struggle to come to terms with your success. Whether out of insecurity or resentment, they avoid acknowledging your accomplishments or downplay their significance when the topic arises. Their reluctance to praise or celebrate your achievements stems from a deep-seated fear of being overshadowed or rendered inferior in comparison. Instead of offering genuine support or recognition, they choose to diminish your successes as a means of preserving their own fragile sense of self-worth. Their unwillingness to acknowledge your achievements not only underscores their envy, but also reveals their own insecurities and reluctance to confront their feelings of inadequacy.